out loud, out loud diaries. So I say hello to my small community uh, that I have, those who have um, been gathering here each time I go live. I say thank you. But I want to share the thing that continues to keep happening to me in these last couple of months. And that thing is, I feel a stillness within me. And as I was reading my word, I was sensing that this is something that I need to share, to talk about, because there are others that may feel this way too. But as I was reading, and sometimes throughout the day, um, I'll feel this stillness that is within me. And in this stillness, I am totally aware of all the emotions that is happening on the inside of me. I am able to um, be aware of the different thoughts that are coming to my mind. I'm aware of the different emotions. I'm aware of past experiences that may flash in my mind. Just so much awareness that is happening within me. And this is not a bad thing. Um, and I know it because I've experienced it before, um, as I was going through the transformation of finding myself in Christ. And I believe that what's happening to me now is that um, I am still discovering myself in Christ, and God is taking me to um, another level in Him. I am even discovering some more things about myself, some new things um, that I didn't recognize maybe 10, 15 years ago, maybe even a year ago. Um, but the beautiful thing in the stillness is that I am aware of everything that is happening on the inside of me. And I can remember at one point I began to get so busy in my life that I wasn't aware of a lot of what I was feeling, a lot of what I was thinking, and a lot of the things that happened in my mind. Some of it, I know it's time for me to go and sit down and pray about these things. Um, and even some of it, I had to ask God for forgiveness of, because these past thoughts and feelings and emotions may have been something that I never asked God for forgiveness for. Um, and I'm gonna give you an example. There was a time in the past where God had brought up to me about this one guy that I was seeing at one time, and he had said to me that I was using him. And when he said that, I kind of laughed, and it was like, "What do you mean? I'm using you? Like what?" But it took me years, and it took me until I gained my relationship with Christ to realize what he was seeking and what I was seeking. We were on two different paths, and I didn't have a relationship with Christ then. But when God brought it back up to my memory, I had to then ask God to forgive me for the hurt that I caused this man. And I know a lot of times for us women, we don't think that we bring hurt to men, but we do. And that's not the topic that I truly want to go on. But however, I'm going there sometimes, and I listen to even go back in my memory to think about some of the conversations that I've had with some of my female friends, associates, even women that I meet. I don't think we truly hold ourselves accountable for the things that we do to the men, because we cause them hurt and pain too. And I think a lot of us females kind of only see just our pain, our hurt, what the men have done to us. But we as women, we hurt men too. We scar them as well. But I want to get back onto, just the stillness that I feel at the same time, the awareness that is happening. And it's not a it's not a bad thing. Sometimes I guess when you think about it, so much awareness that is happening, I guess it can become maybe an annoyance, because it's like you're so aware, so focused, that it's like, I don't want to keep thinking of these things. But um what's happening is a transformation is happening. There's a change happening. And the more I'm studying, and I think the awareness of it too is happening because I'm reading the book of Joshua. And reading it, I am really taking my time slower than when I, reread the Torah. And I think because so much that is happening when I read the book of Joshua is that um the move of God in the book of Joshua is totally different, because a lot of what we saw in um Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomies, um it was like preparation. um God was teaching them and preparing them, and now they are conquering, you know the land. And with conquering it, they still had to pretty much suit up. But then when I think about how they had so many, kings and territories coming up against them, and how God has said that all of this needed to happen, was supposed to happen in order for them to conquer, the land. It's causing me to feel the stillness within myself, as well as being aware of all of the thoughts and feelings that is happening. I hope this resonates with someone, that you're, fully understanding, what I'm trying to express. And even if you don't understand, that's cool, and that's fine too. Um, but I'm just here to share that that's not a bad thing. Just know that there is a change, a transformation that is happening when you have this awareness and this stillness at the same time. That's not some people may look at it like, what is happening to me? What is wrong? Like it's a bad thing. But when you start to read the word, God uses everything. And when I say he uses everything, that means every part of us that's good, every part of us that's bad. He used all of that to shape who we are. He used all of that to get us to where we need to go. He uses all of that to help so that we can, keep our eyes, mind, and heart, everything about us focused on him, because he is the goal. He is the reason that we are here. He is the reason that we breathe. He's the reason that we have this technology. So I just wanted to share that quickly. And I want to thank you all for all who, joined today, all who liked, and yeah, who liked the live. I thank you to, my new subscribers. I appreciate you. And you all have a wonderful day.